Some people got 6 inches of water, some got 6 feet during Harvey. But tonight, a look at how one business managed to stay high and dry. It's a Starbucks in the Meyerland area. It opened its doors just days after it was surrounded by several feet of water.
This evening, Janelle Bluda explains how.
In a world that's not just rebuilding, but redesigning life after Harvey, there's a small store on a corner lot out in Meyerland that may already have it figured out.
A store that was going to be flood-proof.
Sitting out on the patio, Starbucks cup in hand, architect Mark Boucher spills the secrets that lie within these walls,
Creating basically a moat.
He says really the issue in the beginning blueprints was the lack of space in relation to the floodplain because, well, it is Meyerland.
Our waterproofing came up to this level right here.
Garrett Delano, the project designer, says with the drive-through and the need for customer service, the only real option they had was to somehow make the store virtually waterproof. And to do that, he's found there's two parts. First, it's in the walls. This red brick here, it's just for looks. Underneath,
It has a CMU block wall with a rubber coating exterior, so it's like a pool.
it's basically a wall made of concrete. On top of that, a rubber coating.
And that allowed us to thin set a thin brick on top of that membrane, which created a watertight seal around the perimeter of the building.
The second part, these everyday, ordinary-looking black metal doors, they're anything but.
They create a watertight seal around the perimeter.
At $10,000 a piece, the store stuck only 3 of them on the outside.
They've more than paid for themselves.
And they were open for less than a year when in comes Harvey.
I was worried about the site.
Today, 5 months down the road, so many of their neighbors are still picking up the pieces. But this Starbucks was back open and brewing just days after the storm receded.
They determined that there was no damage. Pretty incredible.
Standing for Houston, Janelle Bluda, KHOU 11 News.
That was money well spent, wasn't it?
It was rather incredible. By the way, the Boucher Design Group says they've had several requests by homeowners to have their homes flood-proof, but they say it's just not practical for a home because of the limited entries and lack of windows.